Everybody go live. Act like you got 'em skate. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live. 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 Go live, I'm finna go live.
What's up, everybody, man? We got a great one today. This is The Commitment. We're taking a look at a young man named Dylan Lonergan, man, one of the top quarterbacks here in the country, getting ready set to make his commitment. Let me know everything looks good, sounds good in the comment section, and we'll get this thing rocking and rolling. Already got 40 in the building. I appreciate it. Like I said, we just want to celebrate these young men and let them know, man, we were sitting here watching, and whatever school they decide to go to, hey, man, we got to be happy for them. I understand, these fan bases and stuff. Coke Dog, what's up, man? I appreciate you. Appreciate you coming through. Brock says, roll, Tide, roll. All right, let me see here. Wedding Tate, got the elephants in the building. Roll, Tide, roll. But again, like I said, we're just here to celebrate these young men and on their commitment, right, to the school of their choice. So we're looking at a young man named Dylan Lonergan, the four-star quarterback out of Georgia. He has 3. He has narrowed it down to 3. He had 5. He's dropped 2 of those. I believe it was the Gators he had for 1. Let me make sure I have it correct. He had the Gators, and he also had Ohio State. So we just want to make sure that we drop that in. And let me see. So it'll be interesting to find out where this young man goes. I know he had a lot of things going on with South Carolina, Stanford as well. Is a very bright young man, but he's also a very good baseball player. I did a WRE on him as well. And in that WRE, I kind of mentioned the baseball piece of it. And he's a pitcher. I guess that's a pretty good transition from pitcher to quarterback. And that typically what happens if you are a baseball player as well. But anyway, like I said, we're here to talk about it. We do start the show off 30 minutes prior. He's not going to commit until about 4 o'clock. But we like to just come in, and I just want to hear from the fan base what it is they like about the young man, where they think he may go, whatever the case may be. We try to keep it positive. These are 17-year-old young men and players. So, if you got insults, man, go ahead and just kind of keep it to yourself. Go ahead and get your Twitter fingers out and go ahead and tweet about it. But we try to keep it positive on this side because at the end of the day, they're making a decision for them and not for you. So, like I said, he's a baseball guy as well as a football guy. I'm not sure if he wants to do both. I didn't do that deep of a dive into him, but I know he does play baseball as well. Let me look into a little bit of his stats here. See, we had a whole show about 247 in their star ranking, and they're going through it right now. But again, that's what we have to base it off of right now, and that's kind of the deal. So he is a 4-star according to the 247 composite as well as the 247 sport ranking. He's the 9th best quarterback in the class and the 6th best player in Georgia. He has been crystal ball to go to Alabama, but we've all seen crystal balls are not always necessarily right. And that's okay, right? It is subjective, and that's kind of what people think, but it'll be interesting to find out as well. Matthew Wood says he's going to play both. All right, I guess that's part of the deal. So, that's what it is. So this is what happened to the commit. We just a watch party. We're just doing a watch party, right? I know some of you guys may have seen the Peter Woods where I actually went there, and that was different, right? Maybe I need to set up a different thumbnail for it so you guys don't get confused, and I'll do that in the future because we are going to have some more people committing on this channel, and I'll set up a whole different thumbnail so you guys don't get confused. These are typically just watch parties where we just kind of like to come through for most people and just watch and discuss, and you have a chance to chop it up and everything else. So we'll go ahead and do that. I'll open up the phone lines here briefly, but as well as I do the I've done a WRE on this gentleman already, where I look at his talent and his different thing. Let me back this up just a little bit. Hold on. So you get a chance to kind of look at what he can do. He throws a very good ball, a strong ball. Of course, being a pitcher, it was reported now that he threw a 90-mile-per-hour fastball as a freshman. And again, I'm not a baseball guy, so I don't know if that's something accurate or not. I have no idea, but he's a very big guy. He's not a little dude. I mean, this young man is 6'2", 215, so he's not, he's not 5'11" or 6 foot. I mean, he's 6'2", 215 at quarterback, and he plays pretty big as well. He's from Brockwood High School out of Snellville, Georgia. For all of my Georgia folks out there in the building, go ahead and come on in and hit the like button, subscribe button. Appreciate it. It's currently 75 right now in the building. I thank you guys for coming on in. But let's go ahead and let's do this. Let's open up the phone lines, 321-328-8235. Let's see what you got to say in regards to this young man. Like I like to just do these things to celebrate these guys and their talents and their chance to make a commitment to a school of their choice. A lot of these players are trying to get this kind of thing out the way so they can focus on their senior season. Don't have to worry about it and go on and have a stellar senior year and just really focus on that. They don't have to worry about the recruiting and going on official visits and all of that kind of stuff. So, again, the phone number is 321-328-8235. Go ahead and give us a call. If you'd like to just talk about them, maybe some of your thoughts. I would love to hear from the Bama fan base. I would love to hear from the Stanford fan base as well as the South Carolina fan base about this young man and where you think he may be going. And that would be very interesting to find out. So don't be afraid to call in. I don't have to give your name if you don't want to, but I'm going to ask you. Also, I want to know where you're calling from and what is your school of choice, right? Where are you a fan to? All right. Who that dude? What's up, man? Timmy is going to Bama, I'm certain. Okay, you say you certain. Well, we're going to find out. Because I think when I did his film, let me see, when did I do his film? It came out a little while ago. The WRE, it came out a little while ago. And South Carolina looked to be in the lead at that time. Maybe I was wrong. I don't know, but there was a lot of hype going around South Carolina at that time. Let me see, King Kid, he's coming to Bama. But that'll be interesting because I know Alabama also picked up another quarterback. I have not done his film yet. People have been asking over and over and over, Coach, do this guy. I'm a one-man show, so we're going to get to it. Got a phone call coming in. Give us 1 second here, caller. Caller, give me 1 second. Let me finish this last point. But you have a quarterback that's already committed in Eli Holstein. Excuse me. There you go, who that dude. And so, again, that'll be interesting to find out. To bring in two quarterbacks in the same class, and that'll be interesting. But that's part of the game now because, as you see, the transfer portal is rocking, and you have to account for some people leaving out of the building. Caller, you're calling from a 731 area code. I have no idea where that is, so please tell us where you're calling from and your name.
My name is Timothy Parks. I'm a big diehard Ohio State fan.
Okay.
And if I, how you hear, Coach, Stanford's coming to Big Ten, right? Well, I think it's true because we need them, and we need Arizona in the Big Ten to make it a powerful conference.
Yeah. I mean, you might as well. I mean, you got to get some guys out west, right? There's some programs out west. Of course, we already know USC and UCLA have parted ways with the Pac-12 and decided to take their programs over to the Big Ten, and they've already been accepted. They've already put in applications, so they may need to bring in some other guys. So Stanford wouldn't be a bad choice coming out of the Pac-12, as well as maybe Arizona or Arizona State. I don't know about Arizona. Arizona been bad for a while, but I know that basketball is very good.
Yes, they are. And what about these people saying Oregon? Where's Oregon going? I want them in the Big Ten right now, where I could shut them ducks up.
Yeah, hey, I think Ohio State needs some get back, man. I know they Oregon with Coach Mario Cristobal came into the shoe last season, and what was it, the first game of the season, or maybe the second game of the season?
Second game of the season.
Yeah, they pulled out a W, man, there in the shoe, man. So, hey, that would be
Yeah,
good. That would be good.
yeah. You know who I'd also like to see come to the Big Ten? Utah.
Okay, you know what? Utah is an up and coming program. Of course, they put Oregon to sleep twice, like I think in a 2-week span. Um, so no, that would be interesting. The only question I have is how much room does the Big Ten have for all these programs? And I think one of the questions that really is out there is how big of a conference are these going to be? Is it really going to be just the Big Ten, SEC? Are these the two power conferences? And if so, how many teams are they going to have? Are they going to have 20 and 20?
Well, my insider told me we're going to have 24 teams in the Big Ten, and I can tell you one of them right now that's coming. Northern Dame.
Who is it again? Oh, no, Notre Dame. Notre Dame. Okay.
Yep. My insider, he's a big college football fan. He loves your show. I love watching you on YouTube. And
Thank you. Thank
I'll
you.
tell you this. I hope the young man goes to Stanford.
Okay. Why is that? Why Stanford of all three of the schools?
Because Stanford's got a building program that they're building right now that's going to be better next year.
Okay. I'm all for it, man. I love it. I love it. I really appreciate it, man. So yeah, no, definitely. Hey, if that's the case, and I'm happy for them wherever they go. Like I said, I'm always happy for these players. You all are. Everybody
Yeah.
on here knows I'm a Miami Hurricane fan. Yes, indeed. But I'm like I said, I'm a Cane fan, but I'm a player fanatic, man. So, and everybody needs some competition somewhere, right? You don't want to have
You
everything
know
and
what
just
I
run through it
heard?
all.
I
What's that?
heard Miami's too scared to come to the Big Ten.
I don't know about that. And I think they were trying to work some stuff with the SEC, but I think it's been some pushback. Like I said, it's so much information out here. You
If
don't know
it does
what's.
happen, I would love to play them every year, even in basketball, because they got that nasty program down there in football now.
Yeah. I mean, it'll just be interesting because it's like I was saying, there's so much information out here. You don't know what's real. You don't know what's fake. You don't know what's made up. You don't know what's accurate. You have no
Yeah.
idea. So everybody's just
Yes, sir.
speculating, man. But it's fun. It's a fun game too, right? Who's gonna go where? Who's gonna be this person? Who's gonna go there? So I guess it'll be interesting to find out.
It's also like saying everybody's got uh someone going to the Big Ten right now. Of
Mm,
what I heard. I heard Washington's talking to the Big Ten right now about about the conference invite.
okay.
But
I'm gonna be
you
honest
have a
with you,
good day,
man.
Coach. I'm going to get up and listen to you, watch you on YouTube.
I appreciate it, man. Thank you for calling in. Thank you so much.
Oh yeah, and 731's in Tennessee,
Tennessee. What part of Tennessee? What area is that?
West Tennessee.
West Tennessee. All right, man. Thank you so much. I appreciate it.
You're welcome. Have a great day.
All right, you too now. All right, real quick, let me know if I need to make an adjustment to my microphone. I was in here tinkering around with it. Hopefully I didn't mess it up too bad. So if it sounds good, give me a thumbs up in the chat and let me know if it sounds good, if it's loud enough. If it's not, I can make some adjustments. But I was in here trying to tinker with the thing a little bit to see what's going on. But let me see if I can get another call in here. Maurice Walker, excuse me, says, Coach Hayes, you're doing a video on AJ Harris, Daniel Harris, Raylan Wilson, or Troy Bowles. Well, I did hit one of the four. I've already done a video on Troy Bowles. You can go on the channel or you can just type in Troy Bowles, Coach Hayes on YouTube and it should pop straight up. He is a monster. He is a monster out here. That is the son of Todd Bowles, who is the head coach of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. And he has some hype because of his family, the lineage and so forth, but that dude can play. And I'm hearing that he's trending towards Georgia. So that'd be interesting. He has a brother, I believe, plays at Rutgers. So that'd be super big for Georgia, man. That'd be a great pickup. And that dude can thump you. He can play. He understands the game. He knows how to blitz. He does all of those good things. So I will be getting to those videos. Like I said, it's a one-man band. I got a lot of things going. It takes time to edit that stuff. So yes, I try to get them out as fast as I can. But This time of year, so many commitments coming out and popping out back to back to back. I'm trying to just keep up with it, and it's not easy to do, but I will definitely get to it. So if you subscribe and hit the notification bell, you'll definitely know when they come out. So I appreciate that, Maurice. Thank you. Big shout out to my cousin. I just saw, here we go. Toby in the building says, good afternoon, cousin. Guests and callers, I'm just popping in, cousin. Appreciate it. Says, love you. Tell poor little Timmy I said love him as well and would love to support him. I appreciate that, Toby. Thank you so much. And you have a great day as always, and I love you too. All right, here we go. Larry Smith says, adjust your microphone is not sounding like you. Is it loud enough? Is it, what does it sound like? He says it's not sounding like me. Talk to me. Got to give me some feedback. Let me see what I need to do. How about right in there? Does that sound better? Hopefully that sounds better. Let me know, Larry Smith. I need a thumbs up if that sounds better. All good, Maurice. I appreciate it. But anyhow, pop back on here. So like I said, I got this WRE film running right down here. So if you guys want to go ahead and check that out, you can. You're more than welcome to check that out as well on the channel. But I just got it kind of running in the background a little bit. His commitment should be coming up here in about 13 minutes. So we got phone lines open, 321-328-8235. The phone number is right here. If you don't know where it's located, 321-328-8235. You're more than welcome to call in. Let me see. Ballot Sports, what's up with you, man? He said, hey, Coach, man, it was great meeting you in Birmingham. Ballot, man, thank you for coming out. I appreciate it. I hope you really enjoyed yourself and had an opportunity to talk to the young man, Peter Woods. It was great, man, and thank you again for always supporting this channel as well. Let me see here. Bombs says, Coach, we better get that QB. We've swung and missed on the last 4 commitment shows. You started to be bad luck. Hey, come on, man. Don't do me like that. Bombs, don't do me like that. I have nothing to do with this. I have nothing. And I guess you're an Alabama fan. I see the elephant. Bombs, let me tell you something about y'all Alabama fan. Y'all tried to kill me on the Peter Woods video, man. Y'all tough old coach. Dude told me I wasn't allowed 10 miles around another high school. Come on, bro. These are high school kids making a commitment. Y'all cut it out. Alabama, man, I mean, the rich get richer, but golly, bro, y'all killing me. Hey, listen, when I say y'all killing me, man, y'all call me a sleazeball, bro. The Alabama fan base called me a sleazeball because a young man decided to go to Clemson. Y'all tough. Yes, sir, Ballard. Appreciate it, man. Man, dude called me a sleazeball. Dude told me I was on the NIL deal. What? Get out of here, man. All right. Bomb says P-Woo hurt. I know it did. Now, I have to tell you something. That kid can play. He going to be a problem. You can have your thoughts and feelings about Clemson and maybe Dabo if that's your deal, whatever. But individually speaking, that young man is a ball player. Let me tell you that. He's going to make an impact. Like I say, God willing, he's injury-free. Somebody says a feedback, Coach. You guys getting feedback? Let me know if you're getting feedback at all. I'm not sure. And I did get your email, po boy, so I appreciate it. I'm trying to be quiet because I want to make sure if there is a feedback or whatever, I need to try to fix that. I shouldn't have messed with the doggone thing, and I did. But it is what it is. Coach Hayes messed with the doggone feedback. Guys, don't be afraid to call on in. We got 102 people in the building. Go ahead, hit the phone number right here, 321-328-8235. Call on in. But I did get your email, po boy, so I appreciate that. I think I hit you back as well. So yes, Brock right here. Here you go. Where you at, Brock? Hold up. I just saw your comment. Oh, here we go. Brock says, Coach Hayes, Peter Woods wasn't for Bama. We don't need him. We can win a natty without Woods, just saying. Yes, you guys can. You guys have plenty of talent. You guys can definitely win a natty without maybe one of the top guys. Guys, you got so many of the top guys. So yes, you guys can definitely do that. I just hate the fact that fan bases, Brock, and I'm not saying you did this, but I'm just saying in general, fan bases attack young men for not coming to their school. Caller, give me 1 second. And that's the part I just have a hard time with. Yes, you can win a natty. You guys definitely can win a natty. You probably should be favored to win one this year with the amount of talent that you guys have. So, I mean, hey, I saw a comment where a dude said, I wish he get hurt. That's crazy. Like, that's bananas right there, man.
Yeah,
But
that's some low shit.
that's low, man. But, I understand, man, Twitter fingers, turn the trigger fingers. Everybody cyber thugging. Everybody hide behind. And most people do it. Don't have their face on the avatar, and they don't have their real name up there. So I understand. There's trolls in life and there's haters in life. Caller, talk to us, 803 area code. Give us your name and where you calling from.
Yes, sir. My name's Timothy. I'm from Lexington, South Carolina. I'm a Tigers fan myself from Clemson. I just gotta say, man, I love your content. I've been watching for 2+ years, ever since Jeremiah Trotter. I love what you're doing for these kids.
That's
Everybody
early.
can shut up about the hate, man. You should do more. More of these kids need to reach out and actually get the love and the celebration they deserve for their day. These commitments are the biggest days of their life, no matter where they go. If P. Wu chose Bama, he chose Jackson State, it didn't matter. That was his decision. And that's what people need to understand. We need to celebrate that and that alone.
Right.
These are some of the best football players in the country. They're not a piece of meat. They're only 16 and 17 years old. I remember being that young and wishing I was in that position. And I know some of these old men that are mad at him, and that's all it is. They wish they were in his position. But we got to celebrate these young men. Like this kid right here. Like I said, I'm a Clemson fan. I've watched all your commitments. I watched your Kane Talks live. I love your stuff, Coach.
Thank you.
I'm here watching this because this kid right here deserves the attention he's getting. He deserves the love he's getting. You definitely need to do more of this for these kids. You reach out to them reach out to you. Something needs to happen, Coach. Because CBS Sports does a bad job of this. They don't highlight these kids in a very bright light. They make them sound pretty stupid. They make them sound like they're not educated when we all know they can talk. They're just nervous because it's a big day for them. You did a great job for Peter Woods. And hopefully more kids reach out to you because they need that.
Yeah, you know what? I appreciate that. And like I said, I was talking last night on the Canes Talk Live with Streeter from Footballville.
I did not make it, but I rewatched the whole thing, Coach.
Wow.
That's how much I care for the content. Like I said, I'm not even a Canes fan, but what you do is very respectable and all love for the kids. And that means a lot.
I appreciate that, man, and that's what it was for. Like I said, even with the Peter Woods, like I said, he happened to reach out to me, and we have some other big-time names coming up soon. But, like I said, my whole mission behind doing that was to celebrate them. But some people, I wish he'd hurry up. I wish they hurry up and commit. Well, it's not your day. Like I said,
nope.
All you got to do is sit and wait for Twitter and keep refreshing. Somebody will let you know when he commits if you don't want to sit there and watch it. But like you said, oh, man, they were killing me. They were, it's not about you. I literally spent the first 30 seconds of the broadcast saying just who I was, how we met, and the rest of it was interviewing his coach about him as a player, talking to his parents. I think those parents deserve a chance because people don't know the sacrifice they make.
100%, Coach. That is the one thing I love the most about the whole thing is the fact that his parents got to speak. It's like, do you know how much a parent's got to do for their kid to be able to get there? Just the dedication of taking them to camps or sacrificing work, like that means a lot. And like that's not like you did such a good job, Coach. Like I can't toot your own horn, give you enough flowers. I can't do like I said. I wish when Streeter said I wanted to hear from a Tigers fan last night, I wish I seen it live because I would have called you. It did not matter where that kid went. People were mad. I was watching it. I wanted to say something to Tiger fans when they're like, "Oh, I'm a Tiger fan. I'm just here to watch him." Like, shut the fuck up and watch. Either watch or go to Twitter. Like that's it. Like this is his day. This ain't about you or the school. It's about him.
Right.
Like, and I love that he launched his own brand, his own video. That shit was cool as hell. Kids should do more of that. It's for them anyway. It's not for us.
Exactly. And here's the beauty of it. It's there for them forever. Their parents can go back and watch it. And here's what I also thought about. Imagine with Peter Woods, and I'm using it because we did the video. But imagine when he has a child, and say his child follows in his footsteps. And God forbid, but let's just say one of his parents may not be around or whatever. He can, I'm getting chill once thinking about it. He can play this video and say, look, son, this is what your grandmother, your grandfather thought. Yeah, this is what your grandmother and grandfather, and the message that his father said to him. Now, I know everybody in the world is not religious, and that's your own beliefs and so forth, so on. But the message that he gave about David in the armor, because he already knew what the choice was, and he was saying he's not going to make this. Yeah, he's not going to make a popular choice, but it's his choice to make. And the parallel was the armor. It's not my armor to wear. This is what I'm, and that was what it was all about, man. You know, and so that's what I wanted to do. And we're going to do more of those. And like I said in that video, and I know you said you watched, I kind of second guessed myself, like, oh, was it too long? Was it this? Was it that? Well, we got some more coming up, big time guys coming up. And we're going to do some things, man. And we're going to celebrate those guys, man. And if you don't want to watch it, it's okay. Go to Twitter. Sit there, follow the kid on Twitter, and then just keep refreshing, and he'll say, I made my announcement to such and such university. And there it is.
Or wait for fucking 24/7 of sports to put out that little committed picture.
That's it. That's it. And there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah.
That's simple.
Just that simple,
because these kids deserve what you did. That was awesome. And 100% what you said was a fact. The fact that Peter Woods can go back and show that video or that whole thing is just a memory upon itself that not all the kids get. Because unfortunately, like I said, CBS Sports and 24/7 Sports, when they do their commitment on there, they don't highlight the kid in a very good light. They just ask them yes and no questions, like Streeter said, or, for example, give them no mics and no one knows what the heck they're even talking about, so they look retarded on the other end, like they're talking to themselves. They do not. You did a very good job, Coach. Like I said, no matter what anybody's got to say, that was awesome. More kids need that.
Oh, man,
to celebrate
I appreciate
them.
that. I really do. And we're going to do more of it. We're going to get more into it. They say it costs a lot of money to do it. So we got to work on some sponsors for it. And here's the funny thing. So I actually had to put some fillers in there because I didn't want it to look Bush League by pushing people around. So that's why we actually had commercial breaks so we could get people in place, right? You know, and it's funny. What is this? Why we have commercial? Bro, watch when we go to CBS Sports today. They got commercials. They have sponsors. Nobody complains on them. Like, it's amazing what people want. And it's free, bro. Like, you don't have to watch it.
And see, you're 100% right. CBS Sports be adding it up, putting all these commercials in there, and no one's got nothing to say. But because it was you, someone's got something to say. And see, that's wrong. Because you did it the right way. They're doing it the wrong way, and they want to be mad at the big guy. Or be bad at the little guy because the big guy ain't get it. That's not fair.
Yeah, and I'm looking now. No hate. I see a Home Depot commercial going. They got a Toyota commercial going on right now. You think they put that on there for free? Somebody has to do this.
I know. Make money.
Yeah, I mean, it's just what it is. And like I said, YouTube, they're not going to pay. Like I said, that video for Peter Woods did all that. It actually got demonetized because he played the swag surfing deal.
Yeah, but, I ain't gonna lie to you. When that song went playing in that video, I had to go look that on YouTube and play it myself. Man, that brought up some memories.
Look at this. Somebody said, let's move on from Peter Woods. But anyway, I think we're coming up to the announcement here right now, man. So I appreciate you. So I guess we are going to have to move on from Peter Woods. But I tried to leave the phone out open. So, Thomas, maybe you could have called in and told me what you want to think about this young man. But guess what? We got a guy coming up here. But thank you again for all the kind words. I appreciate it.
No problem. And I'll throw out a little thing right here. Everybody thinks this kid's going to Bama. I think Stanford, because Stanford ain't got to commit yet. South Carolina makes sense, but Bama just had Eli Holmstrom commit like a month ago. It doesn't make sense for this guy to commit right behind him. I mean, he could, but it just don't make sense.
Yeah. We're going to find out, man. We're going to find out. So,
yes, sir.
I appreciate you, and thank you for supporting, man.
Yes, sir. Great coach, man.
All right. Bye now.
Love your show, everything.
Yes, sir. All right, that was great, man. Great call right there. Like I said, I want to talk about Dylan, but nobody want to talk. Call on in. Right now, we should be right here at the 4 o'clock hour, so I have it queued up. So if someone calls in, Thomas, call on in, please, man. I'd love to hear from you. Just what your thoughts on the young man, Dylan Lonergan. But if you do call in and it comes to the announcement, which I think is about to happen right here in a second, hopefully. I'm not sure if it got pushed back. Let me know. They're talking about golf right now. All right, 205. I know that's an Alabama area code. 205, talk to us. You're in the Alabama area, hopefully. Give us your name and where you're calling from.
Hey, what's up? It's Ballard Sports Media, Coach. How you doing today?
Ballard, how you doing, man? What's up with you?
Not much. First off, again, good meeting you the other day
Yes,
with
yes.
the Peter Woods commitment. I have a feeling. I hope this quarterback Dylan. How do you say his last name? Because I keep probably pronouncing it wrong. Lonergan.
No,
Lonergan.
Lonergan. Lonergan.
Lonergan. Okay. I obviously, as an Alabama fan, it'd be cool to see him come here. But look at Eli Holston. Look at Ty Simpson. Look at Bryce Young this year. Jalen Milroe. Dude, he's going to be buried on the depth chart in a way, isn't he? I mean, Alabama's got a lot of quarterback room right now. So I think his best bet, like if he truly wants to be a starter right away, is to go somewhere that's not Alabama. But if he comes to Alabama, that's another talented quarterback on the roster, and we welcome him in, I guess, right?
Hey, if that's what you guys want, if you like it, I love it, man. So yeah, definitely. I mean, if that's what they feel, then that's what it is. But listen, they got the young man up right now, so let me go ahead and pop onto his stuff, and
Yeah,
we'll
man.
definitely talk here in a little bit. Thanks, man.
The most productive quarterbacks in all of Georgia over the last 2 years. He threw for nearly 3,500 yards and 32 touchdowns as a junior.
Let me know if that's loud enough, guys.
600 yards rushing and 7 more scores. As a sophomore, he racked up over 2,500 yards of total offense, had 25 touchdowns, and Lonergan's been playing against the best competition in Georgia.
I think he has tremendous upside and growth still left in his game. He's down to the likes of Stanford, Alabama, and South Carolina. And I'm very excited to see where he chooses to go to school because I think he'll be an excellent fit in any of the 3 choices.
Lonergan's going to be a nice addition to whatever quarterback room he chooses to be in at the next level. The thing I love most about his game is he's a great leader, and he continues to get better and better every single season. And an NFL comp I got for the 4-star QB from Georgia is the Las Vegas Raiders' Derek Carr.
According to 24/7 Sports, Lonergan is the 9th-ranked QB in the class of 2023. Snellville, Georgia product, 6'2", 215 pounds. Lonergan has narrowed his choices down to Alabama, South Carolina, and Stanford. And we welcome in 24/7 Sports Director of Recruiting, Steve Wiltfong. Steve, what is your evaluation of Dylan Lonergan?
Well, he's one of the top quarterback prospects in the nation. He's a young man that's been heavily recruited for 2 years now. You heard from those guys leading up to this announcement, just the improvement that he really made from a breakout sophomore year to a standout junior season was awesome. And he threw nearly 100 more passes, but cut the interceptions in half from 6 to 3. He's always taken great care of the football. He's got an electric arm. He's got a 93-mile-per-hour fastball to go with his arsenal. He's going to play football and baseball on the next level, but he's a great decision maker. He's tough. He'll stand in there and take shots and deliver the football. He can run the RPO game. He's a really good decision maker, and this is one of the more coveted players at the position in the country.
So obviously people have been knocking on his door, emailing him, texting him, all that stuff that goes on. His final list of schools, Alabama, South Carolina, and Stanford. How'd this all play out that he came down to these finalists?
Well, I think those are schools that have what he's looking for, which is an opportunity to play football and baseball on the next level, and to do it for programs that are competing in both, and to do it for coaching staffs with track records of proven development. So I think he took several visits to those programs, and at different times, all 3 of them have led, but there's one leader now, and he's going to announce it with us after the break.
All right, Steve, thanks. We're going to get back to you in just a moment, but when we return in just 60 seconds, the man of the hour, Dylan Lonergan, will announce his college commitment live right here on CBS Sports HQ.
All right, real quick, just really quick before he gets to his announcement, they're on commercial break right now. Would love to put in the chat. I believe there's a poll in there. So, guys, go ahead and fill out that poll. I would love to see on that poll right there. Got a quick call. You guys called in quick. I'm going to take the phone number down. Take the phone number down right quick. I guess they hung up. But anyway, a few seconds here before he announces it. It'll be very interesting. There's a poll up there. I want to see if I can pull it up really quickly. Let's see what it's saying right now. Hold on. Got a few seconds before it gets going. It'd just be interesting to find out, man. This is pretty cool. All right. 52% of you all say that Alabama will lead. 30% says South Carolina. And, and I'm sorry, 18% say Stanford. So it looks like Alabama's in the lead for the young man. You guys have put it into the poll. It'd be interesting to find out. We'll find out here. It's coming up here in a few seconds, in 60 seconds, as they said. We'll take phone calls right after just to kind of hear about it. We won't stay on too long. 162 people in the building. I appreciate it. Hit the like button, hit the subscribe button as you do it. All right, here we go. We're back on.
All the class of 2023 set to make his college commitment announcement live right here on CBS Sports HQ. And according to 24/7 Sports, Lonergan is the 9th ranked QB in the class of 2023. The Georgia product is listed at 6'2", 215. Narrowed his choices down to Alabama, South Carolina, and Stanford. We are not wasting any more time. We welcome in the 4-star QB, Dylan Lonergan. Dylan, will get your official announcement in just a moment. But first, though, you got your family with you side by side. What was this whole recruiting process like for you?
It was a journey. I mean, a lot of twists and turns, some different leaders at times, but I think we really came down to the right decision here.
All right, well, let's do it. The moment we have all been waiting for. The stage, my friend, is yours. Dylan, where are you playing college football in 2023?
Well, first off, just want to thank God, thank my family here, my dad and mom especially, all my coaches here at Brookwood, Coach Jones, Coach Cass, Coach McClain, especially, and then just all my teammates, and it's really people that helped me get here. William Lee, Tony Ballard, Adam Britt, Wes Carroll, DJ Stockley right here, and I'm going to be playing baseball and football at University of Alabama.
There it is. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Congratulations to the young man. It's a Roll Tide moment up in the building, man.
Dylan, congratulations, man. And may I be the first to say Roll Tide. Congratulations. You're going to Alabama. What was it about the Crimson Tide that stood out to you over the other schools?
The development they have as a quarterback for me, and really the ability to play on the biggest stage every year, compete for a national championship, and hopefully get the baseball program rolling in the right direction.
All right, so baseball and football it'll be. Your dad's sitting right next to you. He's got a national title to his credit. He did it at Penn State. Is he cool with this decision?
He is. He's supported me the whole way, and he loves my choice.
Well, congrats. And before I let you go, can you tell all the fans in Tuscaloosa what type of player, what type of person are they getting, not only on the football field, not only on the baseball field, but in the classroom and in the community as well?
Yeah, I mean, you're going to get me. I work hard on and off the field, do really good in the classroom, and I'm going to do everything I can to bring 2 national championships in 2 sports to Alabama.
Well, that would be something for sure. Dylan Lonergan, thank you so much for joining us here on CBS Sports HQ. Again, congratulations on your commitment to Alabama. Roll Tide. Best of luck to you.
Thank you so much. Roll Tide. Thank you. Roll Tide.
So here is a look at the top 24/7 20.
All right, real quick, man. Hey, he's made his decision. That's awesome, man. Alabama catches another commitment from Dylan Lonergan. You know, his father played at Penn State. I mentioned that in the video, in the WRE video, so you guys are more than welcome to go check that out. Like I said, we'll open up the phone lines here for a couple of people who would like to call in. But like I said, you're more than welcome. Go ahead, give us a call. Call on in, 321-328-8235. You're more than welcome. Call on in, and we'll go ahead and just chop it up. And I want to hear from the Bama fans. You understand? I would love to hear from you guys. What do you guys think, especially him coming in with Eli Holstein, as well as the quarterback room that you currently have, and Jalen Milroe, if I'm saying his name correctly, and quite a few others. Caller, talk to us, 561 area code.
Yes, calling in from Palm Beach. And I did watch the commitment. I do, you know what I mean? It is a little bit off with the depth chart, but the kid is also going to play baseball too. So got to take that into account. But what I really wanted to call about was, well, Coach, first I got to ask you to talk about it. Can we talk about the star system being broken thing yesterday?
Sure. Yeah, we can talk about that, but I want to do this quickly. What are your thoughts on this young man going to Alabama? And are you a fan of any one of these three schools?
I am not a fan of any one of these three schools, but I mean, my thoughts on him going to Alabama, I don't think you could go wrong going to a program like that, especially with, you know what I mean, the transfer portal these days. Worst case scenario, he's on campus for a year or two, and he learns from some of the best in the business, and he takes his talent somewhere else. But, you know what I mean? Or he goes there and you know what I mean, beats people out and beats for a job. It can go either way.
Sure, it definitely can, man. So, yeah, go ahead. We can talk real briefly about it just in case some other people want to call, because I see the phone lines kind of backing up a little bit. But, yeah, we definitely can talk about it. Go ahead.
Just yesterday when you and Freedom was on there talking or whatever, and y'all brought up Atwell, and one thing that didn't get mentioned, I wish would have got mentioned, was that Tutu Atwell played a lot of quarterback in high school, and you guys were talking about, oh, how is he behind this kid? How is he behind this kid? And he wasn't even playing the position. You know what I mean? He wasn't even playing the position he was projected to play. So it's like at that time they didn't even know if Tutu Atwell could catch.
So I agree with that. And back to my thing of, if you're going to rank kids, do your due diligence. What I can tell you is, when you see kids and they go to camps like Tutu Atwell did, he didn't go to camps playing quarterback. He went playing wide receiver. And the reason I know this very similar, because I had a chance to coach Antonio Brown as well. Antonio Brown played quarterback for us because we needed him at quarterback. But when he went to camps, he went in as a wide receiver. He knew he wasn't a quarterback. Yeah, he could throw the ball around for high school and get by with it, but he knew he was a wide receiver. And so that's why I'm saying, if you're going to grade kids on all of things, then take all things in consideration, right? So, for example, here's what you can see out of him. Once the ball is in his hand, what does he do with it? That's the same thing a wide receiver would do. So that could kind of answer that question, right? What does he do after the catch? Now, like you said, can he catch? You'll definitely be able to see that when you see that in camps. And he was at camps killing dudes. So I totally agree with you. Mm-hmm.
Also, Cam, I feel like some of these top kids, what I noticed is that they're also taking the fact. I noticed some people hate on camps and stuff like that. I'm a fan of camps because when guys you have to take into account years of production. Brandon Ennis had 5 years of production. So, you know what I mean? Giving him a 5-star rate, even though he's probably a 4-6 guy, is solid because he's proven year in, year out that
he can produce. Yeah.
Yes. Consistently produce. So I think also, you know what I mean, the amount of camps you go to, when you decide to go to camps, I think all that stuff, and just for you know, being playing devil's advocate on Andrew Hopkins' side, Tutu Atwell is 150 pounds. You know, they look at the draft. If there's a kid that's gonna prove me wrong, let it be him.
I totally agree.
320 and 40 pound kids, but if it's gonna be somebody prove me wrong, let it be him. You know.
Brother, listen, I agree with you so much, and that's why I said I don't have a problem with a Tutu Atwell being a 4-star. I really don't. But like I said, and I spoke to a guy earlier, we were talking about Arch Manning. They ranking him a 1.0 kid. And again, this is not a knock on Arch. I said that clearly yesterday. But it's something I forgot to even mention. And here's where you know like I said, Is the system going to be perfect? No. I don't mind imperfection because it's so subjective. But what I want is consistency. So here's a perfect example. Arch Manning is ranked 1.0. So that means ESPN, Rivals, On 3, right?
Yeah.
Had to rank him a 1.0, as well as who else had to rank him a 1.0?
Rivals, 247, ESPN. That's 3, right?
And one more, On 3. So it's 4 of them now.
Scout.com?
No, it's 4 of them now. It's 4 of them. It's Rivals, 247, On 3, and oh, I just missed it. I just said it. Rivals, 247, On 3, and what's the ESPN. ESPN. Okay? Okay. So let's do simple math. We learned this in early elementary school called average. If Rivals, 247 on their ranking has him a 98, it is impossible for him to be a 1.0 kid. Because the only way you can be a 1.0 is everybody has to give you 1.0. If you simple math,
Yeah,
you have to add all 4 together and then divide it by the amount of people. Well, if 247 is showing you they ranked him a 98, he can only, if everybody else gave him a 1.0, his number has to be a 99.5. And that's the problem. All right, last one. Go ahead.
Okay, last one thing. I wanted to touch on the Bama bump you guys talked about. And I put some thought in that when you guys were talking about it. Oh, the Bama bump, blah, blah, blah. Or, you know what I mean, certain programs, I thought about it, and for these guys, the ratings, you know what I mean, at Ivan, whoever these guys evaluate, that's what I'm looking for. They have to take that in consideration because now this kid's going to play for Nick Saban. He's going to be developed under that program, and you know what I mean, whatever goes on over the course of 4 years. So if we do think he's going to be a starter one day, and he touches the field, it's very likely he will be a draftable or, you know what I mean, maybe he's been put on a lot of first round picks. You know what I mean? So I think they take that into consideration versus where if you go to another program where, you know what I mean?
Listen, and that's a very valid point. I don't actually, if that's part of their formula, I don't knock it. Only thing is, back to what I said, consistency. Consistency simply means once you get something, you said your policy is not to take it away. So therefore, why are you taking it away? That's all I'm saying. I don't care whatever their formula is, bro. Let it be their formula. I'm just asking for consistency so we know the rules to the game. Like I told Street on the thing. In basketball, if you have the ball and you step on the white line, what does that mean?
You're on the three,
you're out of bounds. You're out of bounds, right? Like everybody knows that. But if Michael Jordan steps on the white line, oh no, he's not out of bounds. So you can't change the rules, and that's where the problem lies for the fan base. And so I don't have a problem with whatever that's their system. If they want to if you go to Alabama and everybody gets a 10 bump star, great. But at least we all know that. Regardless of whether we think it's fair or not, we know that. Don't tell us one thing and then do something else. That's all I'm saying.
Sorry. Do you think that Arch's, you know what I mean, Arch gets a little extra love because, you know, as you've coached college football before, a lot of things, you know, a good percentage of kids that don't turn out in recruit class just never adjust. They don't do well with the transition, whether it's going to class, lifting weights, being accountable. Do you think they give him that high rating because they're so sure that this kid will make a smooth transition into college football?
I believe
some of the other guys won't come from families like that.
Right. Well, I'm gonna just say this, and again, you can't. You know, you born into your last name. I believe he got an extra bump because of his last name. And my thing is, I'm not even, and I'm not even mad at the bump. I'm mad that you gave this kid a perfect score when it's clearly not. That's all. If you gave him a 99.5, I wouldn't even be tripping. I really would. If you would have gave him a 99, 9999999, I wouldn't even be tripping. But to give that young man a perfect score, that's terrible. It may be, but that young man just.
Like a Davian Clowney. You watch the David Clowney is like, okay, like this. You know what I mean? 18, 17 years old, this kid's up there.
Yes, I agree with that. But this young
Yeah.
man, what I'm saying is there's quarterbacks out there that one, are playing bigger and better competition. Two, like prime example, Trevor Lawrence. You gave him a perfect score. He deserved it. Never lost a game in high school. I don't believe. If he did, he lost one, right? Or two, something very minimal,
Yeah.
right? I mean, he has the size, the height, the arm strength to this. I mean, he literally checks all the boxes.
100%.
And so therefore, if you want to give him that, I understand. But to tell
I
me that
agree with you with the draft rating. So I think that telling a kid first round this, first round that, like that's rap poetry.
Yeah.
That's the last thing that
And here's the worst part. You're actually putting this kid on a pedestal to be knocked down. If he doesn't perform to the 1.0 standards, what do you think the Texas fan base and the Texas rival fan base will do to the young man? They're going to kill him on social media, whether he looks at it or not. Listen, he may not ever put out but one tweet that he committed to Texas, right? Fine. But you don't think he watches and looks at this stuff? We all do. We all do.
Of course.
Right now, can I tell you something? Can I tell you something? And I know you're going to do it because we all do it. We all got some we all a little vain. You're going to go back and listen to yourself on the phone talking to me when this is over.
Of course.
Because we all do it. Am I lying? Am I lying?
Of course.
We all, so you're going to tell me this young man at 16, 17 years old is never going to go look on social media to see what people are saying after he has a bad game?
I'm sure his buddies tell everybody. I think, also Texas that makes some of these guys that evaluate kids development. You got programs which, you know what I mean? I know you're a big time Miami fan.
Sure.
If you look at the Iowa Hawkeyes, how they've been producing offensive linemen for years in the Kirkland Sprint.
Sure.
And how they develop guys always have draftable guys.
Wisconsin as well.
Yes, those two programs, like some of these big time kids, I wonder why they don't, you know what I mean? Like the Francis kid. If he would have said, I'm going to play for Iowa, I wouldn't have batted up.
Oh, Wisconsin. Wisconsin will put 4 to 5. Listen, Wisconsin put 4 to 5 starters in the league or something like that. I think like a couple years ago, if I'm not mistaken.
I believe it.
Yeah. Nah, definitely, man.
Yeah.
But listen, I'm going to go ahead and get out of this deal. I'm going to take one more call if somebody else wants to. But, man, we're going to open up the phone. Matter of fact, next week, Sunday, what I may do is just open up the phone lines about that start conversation with people because we didn't do that yesterday. So I may just open up the lines and just have conversation with people. What are their thoughts on it?
I'll be calling back. I appreciate you.
All right. Hey, and don't be listening to this phone call when you hang up either.
All right.
All right, brother. Take it easy, man. All right, great call. We'll take one more call here. I would like somebody to call in about Dylan Lonergan, maybe a Bama fan. What do you think it means for the Alabama fan base that he did commit to Alabama? That would be great to find out. So, like I said, let me know to the Alabama fan base, what do you think it means for you guys? So go ahead and give us a quick call, 321-328-8235. And I want to hear from you guys. Come on, Bama fans. Y'all always got a lot to say. For some reason, I feel a little funny about this commitment. Like you guys are not happy. I have to be honest. I got a feeling that you guys are not happy about this commitment. Like, it's like, okay, he committed, but yeah, whatever. I just have that feeling. Maybe I might be wrong. Somebody call in and let me know, but I'm just having that feeling because I know what the Bama fan base is like. And Bama fan base, y'all get rowdy about it. I think most of you guys like, okay, yeah, whatever. Come on, man. I'll give you a few more seconds to call in. We got 90 people in here. I appreciate it. Thank you guys for hanging out with me today. And we'll definitely go ahead and about to get out of here in a few minutes. Here we go. There we go. All right. 256 area code. Caller, talk to us. Give us your name. Where you calling from?
What's up, Coach Hayes? This is Sean from Huntsville, Bama.
Sean from Huntsville. Are you a Bama fan?
Yes, sir.
All right.
So raised right here. Play my ball right here at HBCU, Alabama University. Coach high school ball now.
All right. I love it, man. When'd you play A&M? When'd you play A&M? Hold on, real quick. When'd you play A&M?
I played at A&M from 94 to 98.
Okay, then, yeah. Okay, you're a little older. I sent a couple of kids over to A&M. Matter of fact, we sent quite a few to A&M. I don't know if you remember the year we won state in 02. We sent about 8 kids over there. Willie Pope was Andre Johnson's little brother.
Yeah. Willie Palmer, yeah. He was younger than me. Now, I played with a dude for a lot of there named Otis Reagan. I don't know if you remember Otis.
I don't know Otis Reagan.
Yeah, I played with Otis, and there's a couple guys from that area that I played with over there.
Yeah, but they sent in quite a few. Kevin Francis, the quarterback. Sean Spence went out there. Yeah, all those are my guys, man. We won the state championship in 02 at Miami Norland Senior High School against Orlando Edgewater.
Orlando, yeah, man. I remember those times, man.
Yeah,
but,
Kevin Francis and all them guys, yeah.
I'm ecstatic about getting a young man. You know, like I do, Coach, competition, pre-competition. This will probably be Bryce's last year. Jalen Milroe, he'll have his time, but Jalen will even be a junior. So if he goes out and have a great season, that might be his last year as well, too. So I understand what they're doing by stacking these quarterbacks, getting the quarterback room a lot younger. I'm ecstatic about it. I think a lot of the Bama fans are still salty over Peter. But it's like I tell any Bama fan, man, you know, you win some, you lose some, man. I mean, you can't be upset about it. I mean, it's recruiting. You know, you win some, you lose some. That young man clearly said why he picked Clemson, you know, and I respect it. Everybody, for the Bama fans, my fellow Bama fans, man, everybody's not, how can I say this and keep it PG? Everybody's not receptive to certain coaching styles. Some kids are receptive. You know, some kids like this coaching style better than that coaching style. You can't be mad at the young man. It stings, it hurts, but I assure you, you know, it's just the name of the recruiting game. You win some, you lose some, brother. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. Shout out to Peter. Great job by Clemson. You know, great recruiting job by them. We'll be fine, man. We'll be fine.
Y'all got plenty. I mean, y'all got plenty of guys, and I'm not saying that you shouldn't have even got a Peter Woods, right? Like that would have been a great addition. But what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, and what kills me about fan bases is that I understand being a fanatic for your team, but to be hateful and to be that's just like think about it. You got your own kid out there, and they pull little Timmy out there. They terrible and let one person say one thing. They be ready to fight everybody, but they get on here and Twitter finger somebody to death, man. But yeah, I totally agree with you.
You know what I found out though, Coach, and through my travels, most of the fans, when you see the ones that's just really going hard like that, a lot of them never played this game. So they have an attachment that's different than ours who played the game. Their attachment is way, way, way different. And just so some of the fans know, the players make jokes about you if you those kind of fans. The players, like in the locker room, I went down to the Bama camp a couple weeks ago. And you had these guys making jokes about these crazy fans, man. That was just like just taking it so hard, like going in on the kids, talking bad about them when they, you know, it's ridiculous, man. You're gonna always have that. We all know that. You're gonna always have a portion of the fan base like that. But in my travels, the ones who get negative like that and talk bad about the young men, a lot of them never played this game. You don't find former players that really act like that, calling kids names and all that kind of crazy stuff. You old, 40-something years old, 30-something years old with kids and a mortgage and right here calling a kid a douchebag because he didn't pick a school where don't nobody on the football team know who you are. So come on, man, that's pathetic. I agree with you.
And here go the worst part about it: let that kid make a mistake on the field, like miss a sack or something. He's the worst ever. He should have went to Clemson.
He's a loser.
Or he should have went to like whatever. It ain't just Alabama. It's all fan bases. Miami does the same thing. Like in the words of Tupac, America eats its babies, dog. Like, it does. We turn on each other so quick, man. You know, and it's like to wish somebody to be hurt because he didn't pick your school. Crazy. Like, come on, bro. Like, come on, bro. That like, man.
Let me say this, Coach, before I get up out of here real quick.
Sure.
I see down in Miami, bro. I see what Coach Cristobal is doing. I'm excited about it because I remember when Miami was Miami. It kind of
Mm.
sucks seeing them being down these last couple of years. So I enjoy seeing the fire being put back into Miami. Hopefully it gets on the field. Because they just make college football better to me. They make it better. You know what I'm saying? We getting tired of the SEC beating up on the SEC, man. We want to beat up on the ACC teams now.
Hold up now. There go my fan. I'm finna come out and get you. Nah, man. But listen, you're right. Y'all been on it.
Yeah.
And it's time. And I'm a realistic fan because I always look at things through a coach's eyes. I am loving what's happening, but I always know you got to do it between the white lines.
Got to do it between the white lines. You already know, Coach. Thank you for taking my call, Coach. I appreciate you, man, and keep riding.
Appreciate it. I'm going to say this last thing to you before you go. Remember, we were in a very similar situation when Randy Shannon had the number one recruiting class in the nation.
Right. I remember that.
So I always remember, you understand me, that at the end of the day, all that's great, all that's beautiful, but you got to be able to do it between the white lines. That's what matters.
Got to be able to do it between the white lines. I hope the fans show up in abundance during the games, man, and really support them like Miami used to. Because Mario bringing a whole other energy. Mario bringing a whole other energy back. It's refreshed. It's invigorating. And you can tell these kids are gravitating to Miami again, man. And so I think it works itself out. But like you said, got to get it done between the white lines, man.
Definitely,
I appreciate you, Coach, brother.
Yes, sir, man. I appreciate you, man. Thank you for following the content, man. And like I say, man, I guess it's roll tide for you guys today, huh?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Great pickup today. Roll tide. Everybody be blessed.
All right, now. Appreciate it. Bye now. All right, man. Great call. That'll be the last one for the day. We'll go ahead and get up out of here. So, like I said, I appreciate everybody that came by, hung out with me for a little bit, just about an hour, just to see this young man commit. And we want to celebrate Dylan Lonergan from Snellville, Georgia, making his commitment to the Crimson Tide. So with all that being said, I appreciate everybody. Make sure you hit the subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you don't miss stuff. Sometimes I got to put stuff out immediately because things happen. So I don't have time to put it out there and market it and blast it all over Twitter. So just go ahead and hit the bell. Cost you nothing. It's absolutely free. And also check us out on our Coach Me Coach podcast that I do with my man Dom. We're doing Tuesday nights at 8 p.m. right here on this channel. So we just talk everything sports. And so with that being said, I'm out of here. Thank you guys. I appreciate it. And thank you for everybody that came by.